EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich with your outlook for November 1st, 2023. Today is the start of our winter program. We start the EPAWA My Pocket Meteorologist winter subscriptions today. So if you do have text alerts, if you had text alerts last year, there is nothing you need to do unless your payment source was compromised or different or whatever. But you will have that automatically renewed today. And that's just for the text alerts. The winter text alert subscriptions start today. Weather Weeklies will be this Sunday. I just covered that yesterday. They'll be the start of Weather Weeklies for the first time. It's every Sunday. We take a look at the long range and, long range within reason, not seasonal, but long range within reason. And that will start this Sunday. It's always the first Sunday in November after our winter program start, which is today. And very fitting because we do have a couple things that are winter related. We have some rain and snow showers this morning, some very cold temperatures this morning, and there will also be a freeze and hard freeze overnight. So the old man winter has gotten the message that our programs have started today. Wednesday's video forecast is proudly sponsored by the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania. Get ready for the never-ending Joe Namath and J.J. Walker commercials because Medicare annual enrollment is here. Already getting those bombarded with those. And if you're close to or over 65, you're about to be bombarded with endless Medicare solicitation. Why rely on a stranger on the other end of the phone to help you with such an important decision? The KP Agency, located in downtown Easton, is a reliable and friendly source you can count on for an unbiased review and direction on your Medicare plan choices, and at no cost to you for doing so. Give Kristen a text or call. You can call or text the number 908-329-7140. Again, that's 908-329-7140, or you could visit them online alternatively at thekpa.net. They are the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Wednesday video forecast. So again, trough settling in today. We do have, as the trough comes in, here's that deep trough sitting here like this. This is the around the base of the trough, there's an upper level low. It's a weak upper level low, but an upper level low nevertheless, and that could touch off a few rain or snow showers. This is actually a continuation of what happened overnight in some places. Hard to see here, just see some lighter grays. We go over the NAM at 6 o'clock this morning, and you can see some spotty snow showers showing up here, and closer to the coast, of course, it is rain, but there might be a rain or snow shower this morning. Just a low chance, 20% chance that your area will get hit. It's not much, but this will be done well before noon, and the high-resolution rapid refresh agrees with the NAM that we'll have some spotty activity moving through early this morning. So it's just an early morning deal. This is probably like a before 10 or 11 deal. You have a pop-ups, just a stray rain or snow shower. It's not going to mount anything. It's just kind of like a festive mood flakes type thing, just to remind you that we are dangerously close to winter, okay? And once we move forward here, overnight tonight, skies are going to clear out this afternoon. If they, probably earlier than that, actually, you're going to have mostly sunny skies by the end of the day, and then a mostly clear night overnight tonight, and ample radiational cooling, which is going to allow temperatures to drop into the, not just below freezing, but also into the mid to upper 20s in some of these interior areas. All these areas, I know it's hard to see temperatures here on the video unless you have this blown up on a TV or something. But there's a lot of upper 20s here that are 26, 27, 28. Any of the areas that are like in the darker shade of pink here are colder temperatures. Okay, so even down here in the Philadelphia region, all across New Jersey, parts of Delaware, you're hovering right around that 31, 32, 33 degree mark. You're very close. And for that reason, the National Weather Service has the freeze watches, which will become freeze warnings for some areas overnight. And that means why is it a big deal? Somebody asked me that question yesterday. Why is this a big deal? The big deal is it's the end of the growing season. If you have anything that's sensitive to cold, which is most plants when you get to a hard freeze territory, that pretty much kills everything except for a very, very few hardy, lucky plants or vegetation. But most of the growing season is then over at that point, which is why the National Weather Service will stop sending freeze warnings and alerts every subsequent time after the first one. Because once the first one hits, that's it. And that's the end of effectively ends the growing season at that point. So it is a big deal if you have plants or vegetation that you want to not see compromised, because it will be compromised in these conditions. And that is overnight tonight. I think you have a similar night overnight on Thursday night with temperatures in the upper 20s to near 30 again. And that's because we have a mostly sunny day here on Thursday, mostly clear overnight. I do think we start turning the corner here on Friday as far as temperatures go. We're going to have an increase, probably about 7-8 degrees higher than Thursday. We're going to get into the upper 50s to near 60 for highs. So the next, you see above me, the temperatures spread today for high temperatures, 44 to 52, and then 46 to 52 on Thursday. Not much difference there, but once we get to Friday, still with mostly sunny skies, we're expecting temperatures to climb in the upper 50s to near 60 in some places. And then we just keep going for the weekend. The weekend does look dry at this point. We have a partly cloudy day both days, both Saturday and Sunday. Took the precipitation mentions out in our local forecast, and temperatures are going to be in that 60 to 65 degree range. So a pretty nice weekend coming up. And yes, for a change, it does look like it's going to be dry, and that's going to continue into early next week with the somewhat milder temperatures and partly cloudy skies ahead of this frontal boundary. This is a cold front that's going to move through the region. Might have low pressure move along that as well and give us some showers on here on Tuesday. Will be our next chance of rain in the 7-day forecast period. This should be showers, but if you have any precipitation hanging around on the back end, you could have a change over to snow in our very far northern areas. Not impossible. We'll continue to look at that here in the week ahead. But once this pulls through, we have another trough settling in and cooler temperatures that'll follow it for midweek and beyond next week. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It does look like much of the first half of November, except for these little transient warm-ups in between, are going to be predominantly colder than average. So we're starting off the month of November anyway cooler than average with our first frosts and first freeze and hard freezes overnight. You will have frost too. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for November 1st, 2023. Have a great Wednesday.